Hi, my name is Jason Cohen. I'm a photographer and videographer, and I wanted to start creating some of these videos because recently, as of a couple weeks ago, I was a Nikon shooter and actually had all of my Nikon gear stolen, and kind of gave me an opportunity in a roundabout way to create a fresh start in terms of thinking about what I wanted to have for a camera, what I needed in a camera, what was priority for me, and also what was out there that maybe when I had completely invested in Nikon just simply wasn't available. I had been a Nikon shooter for over 10 years and really had loved all my gear, but so much has changed since then, especially in the Sony environment, which is really what this video is about and probably videos to come. I actually owned an A7S Mark II and an A7S, and although they were great for video, I really found them lacking for photo. And so when my stuff got stolen, things are different now. You have the A9, you have the A7R Mark III, and they also have a lens lineup that's comparable to anything else around. So I figured I'd take this opportunity to really give a good thought and consideration into making the switch. And I've decided I'm making the switch. I've been fortunate enough to have some Sony gear that I've either rented or had borrowed or had purchased, and it really just kind of put it all through the paces over the last 2 weeks in making sure that it did everything I needed and more, and it's really proved itself to be outstanding. So these videos are going to be really about some product testing, some lens testing. Do you buy the 51.4? Do you buy the 51.8? Do you spend the money on the G Master? What bodies are right for what applications? And so as of right now, I've bought some cameras, bought some lenses, but I'm just finishing up a 2-week stint, borrowing a bunch of stuff, renting a bunch of stuff. And so I think I've got a bunch of tests that might be a little interesting for people who are out there who are also considering the switch and are asking some of the same questions that I was. This is the current lineup that I have right now. This is what I have for testing. It is a bunch of wides, a bunch of medium focal lengths, some zooms, some primes, really fast primes, zooms at 2.8, zooms at f4. And really what I wanted to see was what was worth investing in, trying to not get caught up in f-stops or any kind of hype or any kind of brand. Really just doing real world tests in lighting situations that I might find myself in that aren't necessarily ideal, but are realistic. And seeing how those lenses, seeing how those cameras perform. I'm going to show you some real world examples of what all the different lenses, well over a dozen that I tested, what the results were, and seeing what they were as compared to their more expensive counterparts, their cheaper counterparts, the middle of the road. And I think you'll find this useful in making your own decisions, especially if you're already considering the Sony, or you maybe are new to the Sony and are considering which lenses to buy. Really, it's been an eye-opening experience for me. I'm so glad that I had the opportunity to spend 2 full weeks with rental gear and borrowed gear to make sure that I knew exactly what I wanted to get, exactly what was worth spending the extra money on, and quite frankly, what just wasn't. And so I appreciate you watching. Please subscribe to my channel to watch more videos, to get updates, and feel free to leave your comments in the comment section below. I'd love to hear feedback. I'm learning and I'm growing through this process, and going to try and make some content that is valuable and interesting to all you guys out there. Thanks so much for watching.